What's up, guys? So real quick here, I want to go over that was so wrong. I'm gonna do two things, maybe three. We're gonna do gain staging, why it's important to be right at that zero and how to do it. We're gonna do gain staging. We're gonna do gain changing. Okay, two different things for your samples. And another one was like something else. We'll run into it here in a second, but check this out. Let's get in here. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do here is whenever you load up your drums or anything like that, let's do this. Let's load up this kit, and you can see the meters all the way up here at the top. That's cool, right? But if you hit full level, see how they're not red? That's right where you want to be. And honestly, you probably want to be right around, yeah, that's right where it is. It zeroes it out pretty nice for you, actually. So what I'm saying is, if you're running into the problem where your beat is getting really distorted, then it's because it's being, if it's ever in the red, then that means it's going to come out like, if you have a microphone hooked up to it and it's coming out in the red, it's going to sound like you're eating the microphone, is what I'm trying to say. Now we're going to go into when you have a sample loaded up, right? Let's make sure we're on here. Let's go to sample edit. And say we got this drum right here, right? You can all see that. I'll get my fingers out. You can use the Q links too. Let's see if we can zoom in, scroll. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you see, if you have a sample in here that's your own sound, and if you hit process and then function, you can do gain change. That's this button right here. And gain change is the same. If you look at this whole circle here as if it was your meter, then you're good. If you didn't want that, let's do gain change, hit do it. Damn. Process gain change. We're gonna tap the gain, and we're gonna add it because we wanted more of it, right? And we hit the button and hit do it. See how much more of that we got? Now whenever we hit that sample, wherever that sample is, it's gonna be super loud on the MPC. I don't have it plugged into my speakers right now, but that's what I'm saying. So instead of having that super loud like that, you can go back and gain change it. Instead of gain stage it, you're gain changing it. So we're gonna hit here and go down to like -9 and do it. Because sometimes whenever you sample something and you got it going in, you don't want to normalize it, because then it's just gonna be super loud. It's gonna be like really loud. So the gain change is what you want to use this for. Had another guy ask me a question about if he had one sequence that was 8 bars and he wanted it to go, you know how I usually do song mode or whatnot. This is going to be more of, I just want to copy one sequence, be done with it. I want to just have a beat and go. I want it to be 120 bars. This is how you do that. You hit your sequence right here, make sure sequence is hit, and then hit this little pencil right here. Hit that pencil, and you can do half length or double length right there. Okay, check it, double length. You're gonna hit back here, and it went to 16. So do the math on that. 16, 32, 64. So we're gonna times it 6, 7 more times, right? We'll try that, because you can't just go like this, can you? Yeah, but it's not going to record. It's not. It's going to play the sequence, but then it's going to be like muted after that. So hit the pencil again, and we're going to do it 6 times to make it 120 some. Watch. It's going to double 16. So now we should have like 32. Now it's going to double 32. Double length. Double length. 128 bars. So now we know we want our beat. Our one sequence is all we're doing. Just one sequence. We want it to be 120 because some people like to work like that. That's cool. Then do it like that. 120 bars. Now your whole sequence will play out that you had an original 8-bar sequence. Makes sense? You know what I'm saying? You played an 8-bar sequence and you want that 8-bar sequence to be the same throughout the whole 120, then do it like that. That's all I'm saying. And then when you go to these tracks and stuff too, mess around, touch these pencils and see what they do. Bounce the audio track, bounce the sample, gain stage that sample. Dude, there's a lot of cool stuff. I haven't messed with like the split events or anything like that, but it's pretty dope. And I want to think that there's one more thing. We did the gain staging with the meter over here, and then we did gain changing under sample edit process gain change, because if you want that 808 to be really 808, hit that 808 and turn it all the way up, you know what I mean? But just make sure that you're on the right thing and you hit, you know, gain change. You know, right? Do it right. Don't do what I just did. Because if you normalize it, it's just gonna go, bow. See, super loud. Now, how do I get that back down? I don't want that sample that back down. You go to gain change, and that's how you do that. You're gonna do like this. I want it down a lot. Good playing. Bam. Now I'm in control of that sample again. That's all I was trying to get at, what I did earlier in the video, but then that one had me in it, so, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, one more, is whenever you're playing your beat back and it sounds not like how you played it. Say you played it like, you know, I'm not even gonna do, I wanna go like, but it comes back like, you know what I'm saying? So this is how you fix that. You go over here, when you're in your project, get back to your main here. We're gonna find it together. It shows up on your cue links under screen control. You hit that button, screen control, and then on your cue links, you'll see right here, it's time correction. I usually do mine like 132, this way I can put my rolls and stuff. It's pretty legit, but just turn it off. You know, put it for the bar, the whole bar, or you know what I'm saying. I usually leave mine at 116 because I usually play like that. Right on. I'm gonna leave it like that, guys, and try to zoom in and out and figure out this camera a little bit better, shoot better videos and all that. So subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time.